Hello everyone and welcome to my economics class. This is the third class. In this class we are going to see the third topic of the chapter, the story of village parliament. Up to now we have seen in this chapter about the presentation of what is the meaning of economics. We had seen about the story of the village parliament. So here I welcome you all for the economic class. I request all my students to have a notebook and a pen to copy down the important point of this particular chapter. So moving further, let's see the story of the village parliament. Here in the topic number 2 of this chapter, we are having the organization of production. So in the organization of production, what we are seeing? So we are going to see about the factors of production. So what are the factors of production? First we will see by which the production of any goods or any commodity is going to be possible. So moving further to see what are the different factors of production. First, the aim of production is to produce the goods and services that we want. So the aim of the production is what? Whatever the goods and services we want, we are producing them, and according to our want, we want to produce any goods and services. Then next, there are 4 requirements of production of goods and services. So here we are having the 4 requirements of production of any goods or any services. So what are the 4 requirements we are going to see? So the 4 requirements are, see, first land, then labor, then capital, and the last is the human capital. So here the 4 factors of production are here. So the first one is the land. Without land we can't produce any goods or service. Then labor we require for the working purpose. Then the capital we require here. Then capital means the money power. Then the human capital, in that the role of human is very important. With the skill, the peoples are working in a very effective way to produce any goods or services. So next, these factors of production are very important for the production of any commodity or any good. So moving further to see step by step each one, the importance of land, the importance of labor, importance of capital, importance of human capital. In this presentation we are going to see about the factors of production, and they are 4: land, labor, then capital and human capital. 4 are the major component of any production of any commodity. Next, the first requirement is land and other natural resources such as water, forest and minerals. So the first one is the land. So this yellowy word is speaking about the land is the very important for establishment of any firm. On that firm they will establish their industry or firm or a company where they will produce the goods or the different services. Next, the second requirement is labor, that is the people who will do the work. Second, as I shown you in the photograph, the second requirement is the labor force. The labor force is speaking about the people, those who are going to work to produce the particular good. Next, some production activity requires highly educated workers to perform the necessary tasks. So here we are seeing about that the particular activity require a qualified people. That means they require a certain skill to produce the particular goods, knowledge to have that particular good. Other activity require workers who can do manual work. Each worker is providing the labor necessary for the production. So here we are speaking the 2 things here. First we are seeing about the land. Now it's speaking about labor. So in the labor we are talking about the 2 types of labor: skilled labor and unskilled labor. Unskilled labor, they will do just the laboring business and they will move away. Then the another labors are, they are the skilled labor, that means they are having the certain skill to do the particular activity, knowledge to do something things operate machine, to use computer, they are called as skilled or educated labor to perform different activities so that the production can be within the time frame and it should be a good one. So next, the third point we are going to see. The third requirement is the physical capital. So here the physical capital we require. The third one is the physical capital. In that, the variety of input required at every stage during the production. So in this stage we require, at every stage we require certain inputs for the production purpose. Next, what are the items that come under the physical capital? So here we are going to see in the form of A and B, the physical capital is divided into two more parts, and what are they? So the physical capital, in each and every steps of the production we require the different investment in that. Then the what is that? So let's see. First, A is talking about the fixed capital and B we will talk about the working capital. So first we will see about what are fixed capital here. So the fixed capital are speaking about tools, machine, buildings. They are fixed at particular place, so they are called as fixed capital. Next, the tools and machine range from very simple tool such as a farmers, plowers, to sophisticated machine such as generators, turbine, computer, etc. Tools, machine, building can be used in production over many years and are called as fixed capital. In a very simple and a straight sentence, fixed capitals are the fixed capital which are not changeable from every second. Tools, they are fixed. Machines, they are fixed. So buildings, they are fixed. So that is going to be called as fixed capital. With their particular help, the peoples are making the valuable goods for them. Then in that we are seeing the generators, turbines, computer, tools, machine, buildings can be used in the production over many years. Generator after few times we are going to be spoiled. Turbine, computers, like that. So but these tools, machines and buildings, they can be used in the production purpose for many years. That's why they are called as the fixed capital. Next, moving to the working capital. What the working capital is, which input is making the production for the making of another good. So working capital we are going to see. Next, raw material and money in the hand. The two things I am speaking to you, the raw material and money in the hand. The power of money, that the capital, the raw material and money in the hand, both are the working capital. Without them, the production is not going to be possible at all. Next, to see in the detail, production requires a variety of raw material such as the yarn used by the weaver and the clay used by the potter. As the potter using the clay, so the clay is important for him to do the pottery business. Yarn is required for the weaving purpose. So yarn is a raw material, that's a working capital. Clay is the working capital for the particular potter. The next, also some money is always required during the production to make the payments and to buy other necessary items. That's why the raw material and the money both are placed into working capital. Raw materials and money in the hand are called as working capital. Next, unlike tools, machines and building, these are used in the production. So here in the physical capital we divided it into two: one fixed capital and working capital. So fixed capital, tools are there, machines are there and buildings they can use for many years. That's why they are called as a fixed capital. Then the next point is working capital. Raw material and money in the hand are called as the working capital. They are in a working nature for the production of any goods or any services. Then moving further to see the next factor. So there is a fourth requirement too. You will need knowledge and enterprises to able to put together land, labor and physical capital. So here we are seeing the particular thing. The particular thing is about, we are talking about the fourth one, human capital. So here is the fourth one. The fourth one is the human capital. In this way, it is called as the human capital. So here there is the fourth requirement too. And the fourth requirement is very, very important. The fourth requirement is speaking what? The human capital. Without human being, the production is not going to be possible at all. So next, there is a fourth requirement which apply knowledge and different skill to manage the land, labor and physical capital together for the production of any goods or services. So we shall learn more about this human capital in the next chapter. So the second chapter is speaking about people as a resource. So in the second chapter we are going to see about how the people are going to be a valuable resources. So with the help of the education, the peoples are going to enhance themselves to become a valuable resource for the country, not a reliable resource on the country. So here the second chapter point, in that we will discuss more about the human capital. So what is human capital? Human capital is a skill and talent where the peoples are managing themselves as a good resource to work and as an engineer, to doctor or a manufacturer of any goods or services in a different area, whether it's a medicine, whether it's an agriculture or any area. So the production is happening due to the human capital. So why? It's because it's putting all the land, labor and physical capital together. And with that help, what is happening here? The production of any good or service is going to be possible. Next, in this picture, identify the land, labor and fixed capital used in the production. So this photograph is speaking about picture number 1.2. I taken from the NCERT textbook. This all concept word to word is from your textbook, so you can easily understand when you are reading the particular textbook. So a factory with the several laborers and the machine. So here the laborers are working here. So tell me about that. In this picture, identify the land, labor and the fixed capital. So here the land is available, on that the machinery is placed, plus the laborers, the human beings are visible here. So they are working, they are laborers. And what is the fixed one? So this machine you are seeing in this photograph. So this machine is called as fixed capital. The area is compounded with a wall, so that area is in a building, so that building is again coming in the fixed capital. Plus they are using some tools in that hands, so the tools, building, machine, they are coming in the fixed capital. The laborers are present here. The land, on the land piece they are standing and they are doing the work. So by this particular figure number 1.2, a factory with the several laborers and the machine, you can understand about the bifurcation of the land, labor and fixed capital. And human itself, the person is thinking to do the work, applying the knowledge and skill to do that. That's a human capital. Next, every production in an organization. So here we are going to talk about how the combination of the production work is happening. So every production is organized by combining land, labor, physical capital and human capital, which are known as factor of production. So what are the four factors of production? So land is there, labor is there, then capital is there, then after the last human capital is there. This physical capital is divided into two, the physical capital, that the fixed capital and working capital. Next, we have read through the story of Kuala Lumpur. We will learn more about the first three factors of production. First three factors of production: land, labor and this physical capital. So, first three factors of production. For the convenience, we will refer to the physical capital as the capital in this chapter. Physical capital as the capital. In this chapter we are going to see. So here in this chapter we are going to see about, in this particular topic, the factors of production. So factor of production are land, labor, physical capital, which is divided into two: fixed capital, working capital, and the last one, human capital, which make all the three capital units into a particular place for the production of any good or services. Next, overview of this particular segment of learning. So here, the organization of production. How the production is going to be organized by the four factors. How the production is dependent on the four major factors. The goal of the production is to produce goods and services. What is the goal of the organization? This organization of production is aimed to produce any goods and any services which we are in need. Next, the land, the labor and the capital are required for the production. Natural resources fulfill the requirement of land and water. So in the natural resources, we are taking the land and water for manufacturing of that particular industry or unit or a farm where we are going to produce a particular good. For labor intensive industry, labor is required, and for financial aid and capital as required. So for the financial purpose aids, capital is required. For labor purpose, we also require the capital. Next, physical capitals. Physical capitals are required for the production. We have seen that in that working capital is here and fixed capital. What's come under in the working capital? The raw material are there and money in the hand, right? And in the fixed capital include the tools, machines and buildings. The next, human capital means the labor is also required for the selling purpose. That means about the human capital also required for that production purpose, which is giving, we are paying salary to the peoples and we are earning much more profit from it. So here the overview is very important. Again I am placing you the slides once again. Please copy it down or make a note of this. Today in the organization of production, what we learn. So in the organization of production, we learn about the production of any good or services. So how the production of any good is possible? With the help of the land, labor, capital, and lastly the human capital is attached to it. So here, please copy down this. Make a note of this 1, 2, 3 and last 2 points. Organization of production. The goal of the organization is to produce goods and services. The land, labor and capital are required for production. Natural resources fulfill the requirement of the land and water. Next point, please write. For labor intensive industry, then labor is required, and for the financial aid, capital is also required. For working in particular any industry or that, the labor is also very important. That means the working force, the driving force to produce that particular good or service. Next, we talked about the physical capital, which is divided into two. Please make a note of it. Physical capital are also required for the production. In that, working capital is here and fixed capital is here, right? And what comes under working capital? What comes under in the fixed capital? And lastly, the human capital is very important. Next, coming to this fixed point, I want to explain one more point which is very important. These all photographs I place for you so that you can understand about the factors of production are very important. Here you are seeing money in hand, here you are seeing land, here you are seeing the people are working, the laborers are working for any work. Then here the human capital is here, skill is here, people with having the skill and their different roles, they are coming as an human capital. So this 4 photograph I place you so that you can easily understand about what are the 4 factors of productions are there, and if without them, if one is not there, so the factor of production is incomplete and the production of that particular good or service is not going to be possible. the organization of that particular good or commodity will not be possible if land will not there. If you don't have a money power, you can't produce anything or goods or services. If you don't have the working force, the labor force, the production cannot be possible. For the transportation purpose, loading, unloading purpose, bringing the raw material, converting into different things, operating machines, everything we require the labor force. Finally, the scholars we require, the skilled and unskilled people, then they convert themselves as a good resource for the production of that particular activity. So, you have to draw the flow chart. In that you have to write organization of production. In that you have to write, make a separate line in the organization, factors of production. They are four. Make one line over there and write the land, labor, capital. In that capital you place working and fixed capital. First you place land, then you place labor, then you have to place the. So finally you have to draw the flow chart of the factors of production. Moving next, the factors of productions are very important. You have to write organization of production and the four factors of production. Short note you have to write. How land is important, how labor is important, how physical capital is important, how human capital is important. Moving towards the next, this flow chart is for your homework purpose, and the next homework is that you have to make a noting of all the points which you learn from this particular presentation. Last, at the last, the overview is important. You have to copy down the keynotes of this overview. And lastly, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. If you are having any doubt and difficulty, you please let me know. We will take your doubts and difficulty into the upcoming presentation. Be safe and be secure at your home. Thanking to each and every one of you. Jai Hind.